Hey, it's Vesper2582 coming back at you with another video, and today I'll be taking a look at this Hot Wheels car that to me was honestly one of the most anticipating castings of 2026. And thankfully I caught a restock early in the morning and I was able to find not one but two of the Toyota Prius Customs. Now you might be asking why two? Well, I think this might be one of the first of like the first time in a long time that a casting would actually have a variation. And what would the variation be? What's the difference between these two? Well, one, it looks normal. Yeah, of course, it doesn't look anything like a Prius. It has a wide body and everything. And this one has a roof box. Yeah, well, it's gonna be very interesting to look at. So yeah, I guess let's just cut to the intro and let's get on with the review. So, of course, that's pretty much the only difference that's on this casting. Very exciting, it's very interesting that they decided to just make a variation of this car. You know, with it being a new casting and such, I don't know what the decision was behind it, but I welcome it. I honestly do like variations like this. It kind of makes me intrigued to want to find both of them. And thankfully, I went to Target and I found both of them. So, and then I went to a different Target. I caught another restock, and I found another two. Now, with that, it just gives me the excuse to open up both of these and then keep the other ones carded. So, yeah, these are the ones I'm going to open. So, the packaging is going to be pretty much the same for some reason. I don't know why I didn't want to change the one that doesn't have a roof box. Whatever. So, of course, new for 2026 casting, the Toyota Prius Custom. I would have never expected to see this car ever made as a Hot Wheel car. Thankfully they did, and thankfully it doesn't look boring. It looks pretty clean. This is part of the 2026 C case, and it should show up in the D case in 2026. I wonder what the new recolor will be of this. If it's going to be like an alternate color, will it be black? Will it be gray? Who knows? And I wonder if they're going to continue that roof box variation. I would imagine probably. And yeah, you could take a look at it. There's the description, of course, with it being a new casting, and it's part of the HWJ import set. 1 of 10 that it's going to be in a part of the series. So I wonder what else is going to be in it. So let's open up car number 1, which of course is the Toyota Prius Custom without the roof box. So of course shouldn't be hard to open here. Move the camera down just a little bit and zoom in on here. Kind of made some changes on my background, and today is a rainy day here in Southern California, so it kind of gave me an excuse to make a review on this car. Because I've had these for a couple days now, and I just decided to do it because why not? Let me zoom in a little bit more. Get a nice look at this. I would use the turntable, but like I said, don't like the texture of it. It's just gonna roll off. So if anyone could comment down, what can I do to fix that? I would appreciate it. But yeah, here we go. Toyota Prius Custom Hot Wheels. We have a Prius in the Hot Wheels line. Not something I would have expected, but here we are. And thankfully, it doesn't look boring. Look, I would have expected a Prius to be like in the Matchbox line, because they have made a Toyota Prius before, and it's like the most famous, I guess, the most common Prius from like the 2010s. And I actually have a Tomica that's like, it's a Prius GR Prime or something like that. Very interesting, but yeah, that's pretty much the only Prius diecast I have. Now I have a new one, and honestly this one's probably going to be the best one because it looks modified, it looks really clean, and honestly I do like the new generation of Prius. Now of course, obviously I don't like electric cars, I've probably made that clear before, and if I haven't, then yeah, here it is. I don't like electric cars, not a fan of them. Sure, futuristic and such, but it isn't an electric car. It's a hybrid, which honestly I prefer over an electric car. I prefer a hybrid because you still have the gasoline stuff, but it's also electric, and honestly saves money on gas. It's better mileage overall, and I know that because my family has had a hybrid car before, and it was great. Honestly, it was pretty cool. So yeah, this is an electric car. This is a hybrid. I don't mind it at all. So yeah, of course, very simple car. It's just white with little decals on here, which of course we'll take a look at right here. Got J. Lou. I think that has to be a designer, one of the designers for this car, I would imagine. RSR, that's a famous brand, along with Advan and Ray's wheels, which, yes, this is a new type of wheel. Volk TE37 type wheels in the basics. Now that's really cool right there. Because we have seen this type of wheel in the man, I can't even speak, in the premium line. In car culture and such, we've seen these types of wheels, but never in the basics. And this is going to be the first appearance for them that I can think of. I think it should be, because the last new type of wheel I can remember is probably I don't even know what brand they are. It's like a 3-spoke wheel that came on the Maxima. That's when I remember it. And now it's appeared on a bunch of other cars. I like those. This one, honestly, huge fan of too, because it looks like a wheel. It looks like a tire because I don't know if anyone's mentioned, but the outer edge of the tire wheel looks a little bit roundish than like a normal Hot Wheels wheel. I'm just pulling this car out of here. See, it just kind of ends at a 90-degree angle, like literally the corner. Here, it looks more natural. I really like that. It's a nice touch. And yeah, I just take a look at the rest of the car. Got a little logo which has appeared on the Honda Civic, the white one, from I believe A or B case. And yeah, that's a nice wheel. And I haven't mentioned before I forget, you could kind of see the brake discs in the back. It's very subtle, but it adds another layer of realism to the main line. Pretty amazing. Got a small little Hot Wheels decal on there. Should be on the other side. And everything is pretty much exactly the same. So, I mean, for custom designers, is a nice one, I guess, to like paint and put a bunch of stuff on. Got a lot of space to put stuff. Or if you just want to remove the decals, honestly, it would probably look really clean without them. But I prefer them with the logos. And here's the headlights. It looks very similar to the Toyota Camry front end. You know, I'm thinking of the NASCAR, of course, the Camrys that have this front end. Of course, the street, not only the street car, but also the stock cars. I'm a huge fan of it. Yeah, I just like it. It's simple, works, and yeah, we got a Toyota badge on the front, and we got the little, I guess, carbon fiber-esque texture on the top, which that's going to be changing in a little bit. Got a little ducktail wing. And in the back we have some molded detail, no paint, but it says Prius on the back, and it has the tail light and the emblem badge. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I honestly do like it. And yeah, before I continue, here's the base, Toyota Prius Custom. I don't know if it's based on a specific car. Might be wrong on that. But yeah, it looks nice. I think I have seen a Prius Custom before, but I honestly can't remember where I found it. But yeah, that is variation number 1. Second one's going to be literally the same, but it's just a big difference. So let's open up variation number 2 of this Toyota Prius. Now, I don't think this is a first view of any of these cars, but it is a first view for me at least, because I have seen it, but I never got to see it in this much detail. But yeah, here's variation number 2, or number 1, whatever you want to call it, of the Toyota Prius Custom. So, of course, I already mentioned everything. The wheels, the decals, everything looks the same. Of course, roof box. That's the biggest elephant in the room here. It's the same texture as the other one. That like carbon fiber-esque texture. But I don't know how they're doing it, because it looks literally the same. I don't know if they're doing it in the same factory lineup or whatever the process may be. But I don't know, I would have thought that they changed it, like the plastic molding, like, One would be the normal roof, and the other one would be the roof box variation. But yeah, we got a roof box on a mainline car, which I think that might be a first if I can think. It's certainly a first in talks of variation for one having a roof box, and like it's a completely different piece. The completely different plastic molding process they use for this. Because usually variations to Hot Wheels is not new at all. Like the only variations we're used to nowadays are like recolors and such, and I guess before wheel variations. So like it could be the same car 5 times, but they all have different wheels. Or some of them have slight decal differences and such. But no, this is completely different. Of course, cars are the same, just the roof are completely different here. So yeah, I think they have to use a different factory setting to do the roof box or no roof box on it. But of course, I might be wrong. I'm not sure. Just before continuing, let's take a look at the base. Maybe I'm right on that. Roof box is made in Malaysia and made in Malaysia. So both of them are made in the same factory, but process is a little different, of course, to make both of the variations. We already took a closer look at the previous one. Let's take a look at the one with the roof box. So of course, everything's gonna be the same. Decal wise, if there's any little mistakes or something, it's just processing. Not all cars are gonna look the same. They're just gonna look similar. There could be some errors and such that go through, or maybe a little mismatched color, but it's all pretty much similar. And of course, there's a roof box. Like I said, same carbon fiber-esque texture. Which one would y'all prefer, honestly? The clean, like without the roof box, or the roof box? Honestly, to me, I don't know if I want to ask it, but to me, both look really nice. It just depends on people, If you're traveling across the country and such, of course you're probably gonna want a roof box. But if you're going out driving like on the freeway or going to a Cars and Coffee event or something, of course you'd want to take the normal one. I honestly can't even decide which one's better. Because like I said, they're both literally the same car. It's just the roof is the big difference here. I guess, I don't even know. I like both. I'll just say that. It's a tie, honestly. I like both. Both have their differences. Both have their pros and cons, of course, if we're talking about real life. But yeah, I guess just wanted to make this video of the Toyota Prius Custom. It's a pretty cool casting that hopefully y'all should be able to find. Maybe if you find a restock, or maybe if you take your time, you should be able to find them. I even found a bunch of Ferraris along, which I was very surprised to find. But yeah, are you willing to pick these up? Do you own this new Prius in real life? I might add. Do you like how it looks? Do you not like how it looks? Would you prefer a different car? Yeah, you just put all that in the comments if you like. And yeah, that has been the review of the Hot Wheels Toyota Prius Custom. 2 variations. Very, very unique. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe. We're trying to reach those 1,000 subscribers. I know we could do it, y'all. And I'll see you next time. Peace.